Yeah, they cut this bridge out about 4 years, 3, 4 years into my mayorship. Um, been a pretty big political figure around here for quite a few years, and we was our own self-employed at the time, running our own business in town here. And this route here is the route that people could come into the community from far and near,
Mhm.
utilizing the back road. And when they closed this off, this back road off, pretty much was an attempt to kill the community because they then cut people from Greenwood, Grenada, Cleveland, Ruleville, Mississippi, Phillips, Charleston. Our population was somewhat on a weekend, thousand thousand peoples or so converged upon the community, and we was thriving pretty good. I was one of the business persons that was really actually surviving in business during that time until such time as they decided that they was going to politically close down this avenue into the community. Well, we plan to clean it up and fence it off here to keep
Mhm.
people away from it,
Mhm.
but we are going to clean it up and open it up for tourism. Uh, this seems to be one of the very few truths about what actually happened in this community during the time of the Emmett Till abduction and murder. Got to pick your feet up pretty high. Got some wire across here. The white folks intended to catch us. Watch your feet on that razor wire there. Pick it up.
Razor wire. Oh.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. But this seemed to be one of the few truths about the community. For 52 years now, they've accused my father of being involved in the Emmett Till abduction and murder. And one of the things that he finally said was, and it's not been revealed before, that the place where they dropped Emmett Till was in the Black Bayou. And this is the Black Bayou here, the Black Bayou Bridge that belongs to Glendora and within the corporate limits of Glendora. Of course, in 1955, this river here was always another 20 or so feet high, deep water here. As you can see now, it's totally practically dry. But during that time is when the water was really high, and this was the main thoroughfare at that time, the highway for Glendora. And this they later moved the highway away from here, but at the time this was the highway. But we was revealing the untold story of Emmett Till, the movie Keith Beauchamp came out with, and in that documentary, my father say, no, it was the Black Bayou that they dropped him in. And everything else he said in that documentary was, so they say.
Mhm.
But the dropping of him in the Black Bayou
Mhm.
was not so they say. And in everything, in every sense, which was probably the only truth that we got from someone that they say was there during that time and was there from the beginning of it. So he probably would have known for facts that this is where they dropped the kid off at in the Black Bayou here. So we're going to preserve it as such, as one of the probably only truth in the entire investigation of this case. However, the FBI reports and other accounts would say that it would have been in the Tallahatchie that he was dropped into, except for that one person that we all say and everybody has said was there. He says the Black Bayou. This drops into drops into the Tallahatchie right around the corner there. This water runs to the Tallahatchie and then follows south, which would have been logical for the body to be here and drop off into the Tallahatchie and then go to uh, where they found the body, where it was lodged at.
So they probably threw him off like right here.
I guarantee you it would probably be in the center of this place here, and this seems to be the center of this bridge. This would have been the center of the water on the Sunday morning of the 28th. After being abducted, a friend of mine tell me that he saw the body of Emmett Till on the back of this truck that Milam had called his father over to look at. Said, come in, let me show you something what we do to niggers when they get all smart. And as he raised the top up on the truck, this kid said he ran over as well and peeped in the truck. And that's what he saw, this brutal body. And his father forever told him to ever say anything about it. If he did, then it definitely would cause them to be killed as well. And that's what he feared all of his life about talking about this. However, he did talk to the FBI and give his count of suffering and trauma that he had went through and recurring nightmares of having things drug against his face because his father took him around the corner so fast and drug him through hedge bushes, getting him away from that scene. And he contended that he still have those nightmares of being drugged after seeing this heinous body that had been beaten to the point that it had been beaten. So he saw my father that morning as well, just prior to them disposing of the body.